How good was Ben Stiller at playing the cowbell?
Ben Stiller was very good at playing the cowbell, actually. His timing is quite extraordinary. But he looked really frightened when he was doing it, you know, because we just kind of tried.
We would have watched
him through the window.
It was like the Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like sitting like that.
He was, but he did very well. But he did seem quite frightened by it.
But how come? Why did he end up?
He's a friend of the band.
I know, but how? But why the cowbell? How come? Why?
Because there's a cowbell sketch in Saturday Night Live. Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh,
it's a very famous, funny it's a cowbell sketch thing. You can see it on YouTube.
Okay.
If you put in cowbell and SNL, you will see the cowbell sketch. And I won't explain it. It's just funny.
It's very good. And Ben was in town filming with Ricky Gervais for the first series of Extras, and he just popped by. And so when it was suggested that he do something, the cowbell seemed like the natural instrument.
Yeah. And how important has your family life been? Because you got a son. I think you were married. Or
I got married.
Yeah? Was it because now the marriage is breaking up this old gang of mine? I don't know if it's for you, but
well, we're all married men, so it's it's all right.
But I think what it means now to me to be a father, to come on the roads and promote and do work, is that I've got to be away from my son. I'm missing things already. It's like, I'm missing that, and I'm missing his first steps, his first words, all these things I'm going to miss. So I've got to make this time, from now until 18 months' time, when we're promoting and touring the world, we've got to play. I'm playing every show like it's the last show I'm playing. I'm doing every interview that I can possibly do, and I want to work, you know. But whereas before, you're like, I'll just do it. But this is different because I want to make use of the time. So if I didn't make use of the time, what a waste of time it would be. I may as well just be at home with my son.
So it changed your outlook on your work.
Oh yeah, it's like getting gunpowder blown up your backside.
Really?
Yeah. Have you got babies?
No.
Have you got babies? 2. You got 2. Well, then you know it. You know, I can see you zooming that camera in and out like your life depends on it. I can see the bags under your eyes.
Well, the album is called The Boy With No Name. When did you decide on?
After 3 weeks. We decided on a name for him after 3 weeks.
But how come you waited for 3 weeks?
Because it's important, don't you think? The name of your child is important. I think it's so important that people have names for these people who don't even exist. And then the child comes, it's like Filipina. It's like
that's lovely.
Jabrovia, or Alan, or Mark, or Joseph, or whatever, and they haven't even gotten used to the person. We had a bunch of names, don't get me wrong, but none of them fitted his face. None of them fitted the child.
But how come? Well, you saw him, Clay. What makes him typically Clay?
What makes him Clay? Because he's I don't know. It's like you're asking these questions that are metaphysical, and that beg taking like 3 weeks to answer them. You're asking very, very difficult questions.
No, but I can imagine because, well,
it's like why? It's like you asking me that question, right? It's like saying, why is the colour orange orange?
Okay, well
that's a really hard question. I'll ask you that question.
Okay.
Why is the colour orange orange?
Let me rephrase the question.
I think you should.
Okay, rephrase the question. Do you still recall the moment you decided on a name?
Oh yeah.
What was that moment?
What made it the moment? Because you can pronounce it in German and in English. Because my wife's German.
Okay, so that's why. Okay.